What more balloons? Right.
I was like, what? They need beanbags?
They don't have wait, without... They didn't need beanbags, what?
I mean, they could use some more support, but
Oh, yeah. I mean, you said they're falling over?
yeah, that's what they said. They're fine to me.
Oh, that was kind of dramatic.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I rushed over here.
Oh.
I thought it was gonna be a problem. Oh, look at it.
What?
It hit my truck. Dude, it hit my truck. No? It fucking hit my truck. Oh, wait.
Oh, sorry.
You changing now? Or no?
No, when the I don't know who's going first, the Dickies or John Massari, but
they hit my truck. Look where they hit.
what the heck?
They hit my truck.
Oh man.
But with them hit my truck, look what they did to my truck.
That sucks. We went back inside. Thing right here. I'm gonna go back inside. Are we all done? Are you all good?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Oh wait, why are my tools back here?
Oh wait, do you want me to?
You put my tools back here?
Yeah.
No, let's get started.
Oh, sorry. I think I was kind of rushing. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you. We're going inside, so you can actually see what's going on. This is the car right here, the truck. Can you guys hear this? Hey. Sorry, John. Thanks.
Sorry for putting this on. I've got radioactive chicken heads coming up.
Oh yeah,
Nice to meet you.
Jeremy.
I thought that was the end of the song.
I don't think that you're special. I think that you're a narcissist. I think that you're a little boy. Cause I run my little cheap tricks. I think you think you're a player. I think you're secretly evil. You think that I'm boring? I guess I'm really good. I'm a girl, I'm all the time. I got something that'll piss you off. Off of our most recent record that just came out called Rejected, Dismissed, Declined by 666. Rejected, dismissed, declined. Refused, maybe next time. It's a no, but thank you, goodbye. We're not taking any applicants at this time. Rejected, dismissed, declined. Refused, maybe next time. It's a no, but thank you, goodbye. Rejected, dismissed, survive.
I just realized something. The puppets.
I put them on already.
Oh, okay.
The biggest fucking whore in this room wins a 666 shirt mailed to their home, because I don't have any. Okay. You're just like your mom!
Woo! There's John.
Let's give a big thank you to the 666.
Woo!
Wow. You're an angry boy. Sometimes you're an angry girl. Yeah, right. And tonight, I don't want to disappoint anyone if you had expectations tonight. But if you expect to see shoegazers tonight, do you even know what a shoegazer is? Does anyone know? Raise your hand if you know what a shoegazer is. Shoegazing. That's like musicians. Don't bother to look up. We don't got that tonight. We got energy. All right. We're going to have our very first giveaway. And I got to go get the gifts. They're over here. I have a bunch of free crap to give away.
Yeah.
Is everyone having fun so far? Is anyone in here not having fun? Yeah. Come on, don't be cruel. Just be kind. Because no matter where you go, there you are. What movie was that from? No one knows that. It's a quote from a movie. Buckaroo Banzai. There you stand up. Stand up, proud person. Come forward and receive your gift. I didn't even know what the hell the first question was going to be until. Wait a minute, you're my next door neighbor. That doesn't count.
Okay. Well, really?
I have for you something in this cardboard cylinder. I have no idea what it is, but it is yours.
Woo!
Very welcome. And your name, sir? Matt, my hand. Okay, very good. Now, where do I know what's in it? Okay, cover it. Wait a minute, that's my last little test. Okay, there's a way. They're posters. I don't know how to do this. There's tons of collectors in this theater that can help you with that. But they are posters. Not my last word. Let's say, how many
I like your shirt, by the way.
play a musical instrument or are familiar with musical instruments in any way, shape, or form? Okay, that's really good. That's really good. Tell me the difference between a bass guitar and an entire drum kit. First person? No, first person.
One has 4 strings, the rest has...
Wait a minute, you have to stand. This is like class, dude. We got to stand and speak up loud, right?
One has 4 strings, the rest has a lot of drums and areas.
That would be an incorrect answer. That's not the answer I am looking for. Next person. Next person. You're too scared, right? Okay, well, let me give you the answer. The drums take longer to burn. Oh. That was the answer I was looking for. I have shirts up here, and I'm going to play you something. Gosh, I got so much time. I'm going to play you something. And you're going to tell me where, what the source, or where this came from. Did you hear me? I'm going to play you something, and you're going to tell me where it came from. Okay. And here it comes. Hopefully my volume's up, and here it goes. Hopefully you can hear this. Here it goes. No, that's not it. Yeah. Of course, so I want the volume up. I can't get it. Here we go again. Here we go again. No. Back. Back it up. I reversed this. Did you get that? I'll do it again. Here you go. They're all diabolical bozos. Where's that from? First hand. Come on. There's a brave person out there. They're all diabolical bozos. Where's that from? Come on. I got a really cool collectible t-shirt. Not a t-shirt, actually it's a dress shirt. A Killer Clowns dress shirt. No one? Curly Clowns from Outer Space, what? Is it the movie?
The game?
It's the theme song. God!
What?
Dear sir, here's a shirt. You can wear this to a wedding. Collectible shirt by RSBLTS. Really great stuff. Okay, we have another one. This is a Killer Clown trivia. Okay?
Ooh.
Let's see if everyone knows.
I wonder if I can get this.
This is heard in the movie.
Is that in the movie? What do you say?
Did you hear that? Bodo. Where's that from?
Oh, I gotta fix this.
What? No? Oh my God.
Sorry.
Who's seen this movie?
Lost the balloon.
You here has seen this movie. Okay, I'm going to bring you to the light. There's a clown waiting in front of a drugstore.
Oh my God.
Okay, go ahead. It was Rudy. You young man are a genius. Come up here.
Oh my God. This movie's a problem.
Your prize.
Thank you.
Let this young man through. This is the future of our nation right here.
Thank you.
Can you make it? Ready? Here we go. There you go. Come over here. What's that, sir? Sure. You know what? I'm going to cut it. You know what? You made all this effort. I'm cutting you.
Ooh, Goblin. Look at that shirt.
Okay, here you go.
They had a Goblin shirt on.
Come here. Okay, what's your name? What's that? Fallon, that's a very great name. Fallon, here is your very special collectible t-shirt, and it is your very collectible, and it has these little cards on it. You can save those, and you have the shirt. You can wear this in pride because you know your Killer Clown trivia. Can I shake your hand, sir?
Woo!
There you go. Oh, by the way, what grade are you in? Second grade. Look at this. Brave young man, second grade. Came up here trying to say your bit of trivia, managed to remember it. Room full of adults can't even come up with it.
Man, I could have gotten that if I didn't know hear the words.
I want to give a shout out. Do you see these beautiful props inside?
Hey.
Okay. Now, my two friends, Marcos and Jeremy Justo, stood up here.
Woo! Yeah.
These are film accurate colors from the actual swatches from the movie. And for my next prize, where do you see these apparati? Okay, you have to raise up your hand and speak.
I know where I'm not giving it away.
Okay, wait a minute. The first person I saw was this lady with the masked lady here. In the what? In the ship. Okay, is that like a seafaring vessel?
Got the Goblin shirt.
The spaceship. Would you like a shirt? Or
What is that? Ooh. Got a Funko Pop.
Dear lady, I do not know your name, but Pam? Cam! Thank you, Cam.
You want this side? Oh, let's comb my hair.
We only have 3 more hours to go before the chicken. Dickies are not going to like to hear that. Now, I have a bibbo. Because Shorty is this clown.
Yep.
Okay, I have a bit of Killer Klowns trivia. I have a line from the movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get this
The
one.
first person that I hear, I'm gonna use my keen hearing to pinpoint you. The first person that gets it. I got through Korea. I can get through this. Raise your hand, stand up and speak. Line again. Okay, we try it again. I got through Korea. I can get through this.
I figured it was the officer.
There's no one playing clowns for that because they're setting up for a set. I don't know why. Come and. What's that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since you were too afraid, I'm sorry. I am also the judge. Since this lady is too afraid to say a profanity, and you, sir, came up and blurted out with children present, I will have to give her, and I will give you a consolation prize. You got it. Please step forward and receive your bibbo. And if you want me to sign it later, or if you want the Dickies to sign it, you can do so. Everyone give this brave lady an applause whose name I do not know.
Woo!
Yay. And lady, mystery lady, your name is? Itzley. Itzley or Itzley? Excellent. And the guy to pick up his food. You get a high quality, whatever the hell this shirt is. Now, we're not going to do, after the chickens, we're going to do the cosplay contest.
Ooh, so I gotta dress up after, I gotta go after the chicken heads.
The reason of winning the cosplay contest and go home with a prize. I'm not seeing anyone. So there's no cosplayers here. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have enough. Enough to choose from. Excellent, very good. Now, 5, 10 minutes. Okay, very good. It's at this point that I have exhausted any possibility of what to do. And although I'm saving it for after the chicken head. There's some special, I have a special gift that's in this box.
Ooh, what is
A very
that?
unique gift. And I will have to save that for the cosplay contest. So I will turn my attention out to you, the audience, everyone that left the safety of your homes to come here today and be part of this, frankly, bizarre event that you decided to take part in. So I'm going to turn it over to you. Does anyone have a question that they would like to ask me, a person representative of the Killer Klowns film culture? Did a hand go up? You were just waving me away. Okay, there's a little girl, she waved her hand. Yes, you have a question? No, she doesn't. No one has, don't you have a question? Can get something. What did I do? What's your name, sir? Max Lucas, who's a bassist, by the way, awesome bass playing. I could hear your bass, it was cutting through. Your tone is excellent. Excuse me, we're going to talk a little gearhead talk. Your tone is excellent. Even I could hear it coming directly out of the speaker and through the sound system. Great job, keep up the good work. Now, what do I do? Okay, now, does anyone know what I do? Okay, so
Yeah.
people know. Not everyone knows. I see a few people, frightened people. There's just some guy yelling into a microphone. Okay, so I am, in the media business, I'm known as a media film composer. I do movies, I used to do commercials for years and years. I used to episodic television and movies. One of the movies I did obviously is Killer Klowns from Outer Space, one of my most favorite assignments, and I'll tell you why. And I like telling this story, but I originally started, my very first professional job was with the Walt Disney Company. And they had this thing, and I saw the paperwork, it says, you're going to be providing music for the Disney Canal. And I go, that's fascinating. Disney, the Walt Disney Company is building a canal of water? What's that going to be? No. And then they said, no, the channel. Oh, so it's going to be carrying water from the mountains? No, it's a channel. We're going to have our own channel. There's this thing called cable television where you have to pay to watch television. I must tell you, when I heard this, I thought it was a really bad idea. I mean, I can't just turn on the TV and watch TV for free and suffer through commercials. No, you pay and you get to see whole-length movies with no commercials, but you have to pay every month. I still didn't like that idea. So I did all the advertising for the Disney Channel. I did the music for the opening of Epcot Center at Walt Disney World. There's this thing, and so there was a movie trailer that had my music on it. It was like the most incredible thing. I called my grandmother up and I said, Grandma, I'm doing something for Walt Disney. And she was so proud of me, it was so wonderful. And from there I went to work on a TV show called Little House on the Prairie. Does anyone ever hear that? Okay, so I was like an assistant composer. And to be quite honest with you, after I would come home every night working on Little House on the Prairie, or even for the Disney Canal, I would come home, put my headphones on, and I listened to Blue Oyster Cult. And I listened to Deep Purple, David Bowie, and I'm going, what the hell did I get myself into? Oh, that's not the kind of music I want to do. Until a little film came along called Killer Klowns from Outer Space. Now, previous to Killer Klowns from Outer Space, by the way, you guys ready to play? Are you waiting for me? Hold on, what do we look like on time?
There's the chicken head.
Okay, so wait a minute. So, when Killer Klowns from Outer Space came, they had a dilemma. The Kyoto brothers, very brilliant filmmakers, you will see their brilliance on the screen tonight.
There's two of them now.
Of conception of visuals and story and comedy and horror and terror. They had a big challenge. They said, if you do any music like, and they named all these other movies that were popular in the 80s, we'll just take it out. We can't have that. You have to do something to distinguish yourself as something different. And I go, oh my God, this is so incredible. And they didn't bother me for 6 weeks. For 6 weeks, I was more just writing music. And I told them, you gotta come to the house and listen to what I'm doing. And I go, well, come to the studio when we hear it. And they loved everything I did. This is what we were asking for. Something with imagination, with a little bit of magic, a little bit of terror, a little bit of suspense. It's got everything. And it doesn't sound like anyone else's music. And I said, well, thank you, and that was wonderful. And then I did 10 years of working in the advertising industry. And it was horrible. I paid a lot of money, but it was not a fun experience. But anyways, that's beside the point. So that's my story with Killer Klowns from Outer Space. It's the one movie, I gotta tell you, in my professional career, that I held very close to my heart, because I was able to do something beautiful. For instance, when we see my favorite scene in the movie is when we see, after the Dickies song, right? By the way, when I heard the Dickies song, I said, I know, this has got the magic and it's got the fun. this is really, it's gonna be a fun movie. But my favorite scene is the very first scene that has music, is when you see the spaceship for the very first time in the forest, just sitting there beautiful. I go, gosh, it's like an enchanted castle. You know, I start projecting something else besides the spaceship. You know, I'm not gonna do like weird spaceship music. What am I gonna do? Let me do something that's a little bit romantic and magical and sparkling. And then it will disarm people thinking it's this is a wonderful place to be in. This thing that looks like a circus tent in the middle of the forest. It's orange and yellow, all these beautiful, delicious colors, but we know what's inside. We find out later what's inside. So we don't need to be terrified. So at that moment, we do something beautiful. The Kyoto Brothers appreciated that. And I can tell you, I've worked with many directors. They're going, it's not terrifying enough. Wait a minute, it looks gorgeous. No, it doesn't. It's people dying there. The audience doesn't know that. So it's like when love, just like when Mike lulls Debbie in. Come on, let's get inside there because it looks so attractive. We have to have the music be attractive at that point. So anyway, so at this point, now that I've outed myself as a composer, does anyone have any questions? Yes. Stand up and speak loudly, please.
Are you involved with the remake?
I do not
Oh my
understand
God.
what you are talking about, sir. Next question. Okay, yes. Can you speak up and say that again? About the remake.
Oh my God.
I have not seen a remake yet. The what? All I know is the talk. I have no comment.
Ryan Gosling, bro.
This is like questions I used to get like a few years ago about the video game. Anyway, okay, yes. Oh yeah, I had an inspiration behind the music. Well, actually, one of the inspirations behind the music was the fact that the Kyoto Brothers entrusted me, because I played when I auditioned, I played the music that was not commercial music. I played them like very imaginative music that I had done when I was in school, and they liked that. So I was very happy that that music that I thought was special, that no one frankly understood, was accepted somewhere. So that was, does that answer your question?
Oh yeah.
My goodness, everyone I heard. When I was a little kid, I used to terrify my parents, and like I was 2 or 2.5. As soon as I could walk, I would turn on the hi-fi system. I don't know if you don't know what a hi-fi system is, but it's like a piece of furniture that houses a stereo set. So I used to like put blocks and books, go up there and crank the radio at 3 o'clock in the morning because I needed to hear some music. I needed to hear sound. And so I was always listening to all sorts of music. Okay, I'll start off with, when it came to pop music, it was the Beatles.
Ooh.
It was the Rolling Stones. Herman's Hermits. Let me see, there was, oh my gosh, there were so many. And then in classical music, I would listen to Pietro Mascagni, who wrote a beautiful opera called Cavalleria Rusticana. Very beautiful music, very serene. And if you imagine when this was written, the common person didn't have a radio set or a record to listen to. So when they pay their hard-earned money to go to the opera and they sit down and they close their eyes and they're enveloped with this gorgeous music. And some of the music is very simple and very lyrical. Okay, there's that. And so later on, as I grew up, I really liked Frank Zappa. Thank you. And I had the pleasure of hanging out with him an entire evening. He was editing a video to one of his concert videos. And I got to hang out with him. And I gotta say, the one thing that I noticed, he was just a very diligent worker and very dedicated and very focused on detail. But not useless detail that will produce, and I just, sometimes it's best to just shut up and listen and watch someone do what they do. And when I was a kid growing up, I used to go to my dad's work, and there was a chemist there. I used to be so impressed of how he did things so organized, and he was, paid attention to detail and completed a task, saw things out and finished them. And the same thing with Frank Zappa. He stayed up all night editing certain scenes from his concert a certain way. He had all of his notes together. This is before people had laptops and what have you. And he had all of his notes and he had all his timings written out because he'd spent weeks reviewing all the tapes, and he knew in his mind what order he wanted them to go into. And so in those days, you didn't sit at your own computer and edit your videos. You went to a video editing facility. This one particular was in Burbank, near NBC Studios. So that was a big influence on me to see that. I've got to up my game. I've got to really up my game and not have people talk me into taking shortcuts and sculpting things and working things on their schedule. I got to be able to work on not just time schedule, but commitment schedule. Does that make sense? I hope I'm not putting anyone to sleep. Okay. Because the media business is not an easy business. It's not for the squeamish. That's all. I'd be very honest with you. I've had tons of great experiences. I've had awful experiences that luckily I learned from. Okay, any other questions? Oh, yes.
How did the Dickies come to be part of the music for the movie?
That's a very good question. How did the Dickies come to work on Killer Klowns from Outer Space? Well, I remember listening to the Dickies. I think I saw them in a place in Chinatown called Madame Wong's. I was very impressed with them because they were a tight punk band, and they had just overflowing with energy. An incredible band. And then I heard that they had been chosen to do the movie The Killer Klowns, the opening theme music to Killer Klowns from Outer Space. I found out early on that they did the song several months before they even saw the movie. They basically got a sheet of paper that described what the movie was about, and Leonard Phillips, the lead, one of the founding members, along with Stan Lee, Leonard Phillips, through poetry and metaphor, was able to describe the fun but yet terrifying aspects of the movie in words. And if you really listen, I was listening to it this morning, it has a touch of magic in it. There's like, sometimes you listen to music over and over, and then you'll pick up on something you missed out. There's like this little synthesizer sound, giving little chords here and there that adds a little pixie dust over everything. But of course, they were picked because they were an awesome punk band. They were like, the LA punk band at the time, and they still are, in my opinion. I think we all agree with that, right? Yes, indeed. And we've done a number of projects. You're going to see a very special piece of footage before the movie starts. You're going to see we got 4 minutes. You're going to see a very, very special piece of a film clip. It's like 5 minutes long of myself and the Dickies performing together.
Ooh.
And it's real. Every time I look at it, I just smile because I remember it was such a fun experience for me. The Dickies seemed to have fun, and the audience. They were having tons of fun. So we're going to be able to see that. Yeah, the Dickies are an absolutely wonderful collection of musicians, and I work with them on a few projects. We do these type of events, and Adam Gomez, the drummer, plays on some of my sessions, and it's absolutely wonderful. I think we have one more question, and then the chickens come out. Go ahead. Yes. Yes. Are we hiring? Like, are the Dickies looking for a bass player or something? You know what? If you follow me on Instagram, contact me, and we'll through dialogue, we'll figure out what it is that you're looking for, and we'll try to direct you in that direction. I can't make any guarantees, but certainly. You're welcome. And what else? We got 2 minutes. Are we okay? 3 minutes. Okay, we got 3 minutes. Okay, any other questions? You have to have burning questions. Yes, right here.
Oh.
Wait a minute. I think he was first. Okay, go ahead.
Me?
I think that's the person I saw. Yeah, go ahead.
What draws you to composing for film as opposed to just arranging or composing for orchestras or bands?
Okay, that's a very good question. Did you hear that question? It was what draws you to compose for films as opposed to well, to be very, very honest with you, composing for films is a job. It's a career, but it's also a job because you walk in and you have to adjust everything that you've ever learned to what the needs of that film are. So you're not like, let's say you decided one day you were driving around and says, you know what, I really got to write a piano concerto because I've had this melody in my head for years. I've got to do it, and all of a sudden the phone rings. Hi, you have to do this movie where we just need drones for 2 hours. And it's a suspense. And you go, okay, all right, I'll do that. So now you're doing drones for 2 hours. You know, drone is like a synthesizer term, where they just want kind of like a vibe, a sonic vibe. They don't exactly want a theme or a melody or something like that. So that's the big difference. One's a job, and one's like you want to express yourself. Any other? How's it going? I'm running out of material. They're ready to go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here in Gardena, California, at the Gardena Cinema, run by the Kim family, I present to you a band that will delight and frighten you at the same time, and possesses great nutrition. The Radioactive Chicken Head.
Yeah! Woo! Woo! Oh my god, there's so many. What the heck? Yeah! That was my job.
Hello, Gardena!
Woo!
We're the Radioactive Chicken Head.
Hey. And on bass guitar. It's me. Lots of bass guitar. My monitor. Great friend. Okay. Showbiz. So Bird Brain. Bird Brain. And this next song is about a chicken of the Franken variety. All right, well, it's great to be here for the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Opening up for the Dickies. Playing 666. Thank you, John Masai, for having us here today.
Yeah.
Never gone. Are you ready, new boy? This next song is about the most evil, the most diabolical, poultry of all, El Pollo Diablo. What is this that's before me? Sitting in black with pointed feet. The devil, you know it's acting. El Pollo Diablo, spread that way.
What?
Why are you not letting me go live?
I don't know. I'm on YouTube.
Watch it. My other account lets me.
I don't know why. costume?
Thanks again, we all radioactive ticket heads. Let's hear once again for 666.
Yeah.
Let's thank you to Cinema for hosting us here. Jennifer Thomas, sorry.
Woo!
And one of
Should I
my
put on
favorite
my
bands,
costume?
honored to play before them, the Dickies.
Yeah.
Let's hear for
Should I put on my costume?
infectious diseases. Whatever. That's what's bad tonight.
Yeah.
This is one of our favorite infectious diseases.
Oh yeah, I brought my costume.
It's called the chicken pox.
Are they?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.